Hey Transplant Helper community, my name is Jim Murrell, and today we're going to be talking about a very simple subject, but a real question that needs to be answered, and that is, Jim, what is a heart murmur? Now, after we talk about what it is, we'll talk about how it is discovered, what it sounds like, and even some of the treatments for such as we go forward. Now, basically, a heart murmur is the sound that blood makes as it flows through a vessel, vein, artery, whatever, if it is restricted. Now, it often indicates a blockage of some sort. That could be a calcification type situation. It could be an actual physical situation where the vessel or vein, whatever, is actually small within itself. It could be a problem with a heart valve like mine is. The atrial valve has stenosis or hardening there, a calcification in it, and it's causing that severe murmur. Now, I've had a heart murmur all of my life, and as doctors have followed me throughout my life, they've noted how severe or mild it was, and in general usually told me it was no big deal, not to worry about it. They just take note of it. But the other day in the clinic, right before I found out what I did about needing that atrial valve replaced, actually the doctor noted immediately and you know, just told me quickly, hey, this is bad. This particular murmur is severe. Okay, now I wondered right then exactly what it is she was hearing at that period of time. Now I want to illustrate what they hear with that stethoscope by using a very simple thing you probably got around your house, and today it is simply a garden hose. Now you'll notice this garden hose right here, as it is completely straight, there's water flowing through it. You might probably notice no sound at all. Listen. But as it becomes restricted, or in my case kinked, you'll hear the sound changing. Can you hear that? The wind's blowing pretty hard right now, so you may hear nothing but the wind. But anyway, this sound right here is pretty much what they're hearing if they're listening to you and you've got a severe enough heart murmur. Now, as far as what they'll do about it, oftentimes heart murmurs can be, again, blamed on various things. If there is a blockage, they may want to discover that by sending you from where they are in the exam room, just listening to your heart, over to get you an echocardiogram so they can really get an idea of what it is, why it's happening, what part of the heart it's happening in, and then in turn they might make a decision to send you in the cath lab where they can really take some real-time photographs, maybe shoot some dye through your veins and really get an understanding of how restricted or non-restricted that blood flow might be. Now, if they decide that it's something that needs to be treated, you might find yourself, for example, getting a stent. You might find yourself, like I am, going to be getting a valve replacement. And it's not because of the actual sounds themselves, it's because of what those sounds in this case indicate. And for me, it happens to be a bad valve. So it may be any length of things that they might do. In general, they're probably not going to care about it. If it gets more severe, they're going to want to go farther with the treatment. It could result in many things. Anyway, I hope this helps you understand it. I hope this very simple illustration helps you keep in mind what they're hearing with that stethoscope when they say you have a heart murmur. I'll try to link several videos up here on the sides of me somewhere, this side or that side, whichever it is, where you can check out some other videos, learn a little bit more about my condition, what's going on now, as well as just in general, transplant, heart transplant life particularly, hopefully some things that will help you out. But I appreciate you joining me today. Until next time, stay stronger, friends.